Sunday's 11-10 thriller between the Blue Jays and Red Sox wasn't just another spring training game. It was a showcase of Toronto's evolving roster depth and a potential career resurrection story that could reshape the organization's plans. While the final score favored Boston, what unfolded in Dunedin revealed something far more valuable. The Blue Jays are stockpiling exactly the kind of high-upside talent and strategic depth pieces that championship teams deploy in October. Hello, Jays Nation! Welcome to Jays Quick News, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Today, we're diving into the Blue Jays' offensive explosion against the Red Sox. But more importantly, we're breaking down how this game exposed Toronto's secret weapon for 2026, roster depth that creates competitive advantages when it matters most. Could Eloy Jiménez be the X factor nobody saw coming? And if you want to stay ahead of every Blue Jays strategic move this spring, hit that subscribe button right now, because we're about to reveal insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's decode what really happened in this offensive showcase. The Blue Jays' 1-1 spring record tells you nothing. What matters is who produced and why it signals organizational intelligence. 4 different players drove in runs in the first inning alone: Eloy Jiménez, Eloy Jiménez, and top prospect Arjun Nimmala. But here's what the basic box score won't tell you. Eloy's RBI double wasn't just any hit. This missile left his bat at 104.8 miles per hour, traveled 398 feet, and would have cleared the fence in 23 of 30 MLB ballparks. That's elite exit velocity from a player most organizations wrote off as washed up. The Red Sox tied it 4-4, but the real story was brewing. In the 6th inning, Eloy Jiménez launched a solo bomb over the Green Monster that actually left JetBlue Park. A 357-foot blast with a perfect 29-degree launch angle. Then, 25-year-old Josh Kasevich, Toronto's prospect ranked 23rd in the organization, crushed a 2-run shot to push the lead to 7-4. 2 players fighting for roster spots, both delivering championship-caliber power when opportunities opened up. This is roster construction at its finest. Now, let's address the pitching struggles strategically. Yes, 22-year-old Fernando Perez recorded just 2 outs while allowing 4 runs, and Yariel Rodriguez surrendered 6 in 2/3 of an inning. But here's the organizational brilliance. These are low-risk evaluation situations. Perez, signed for just $10,000 from Nicaragua in 2022, is now the Blue Jays' 17th-ranked prospect with mid-90s stuff and elite command. Sunday's rough outing? It's February 23rd. This is exactly when you want to stress test young arms and identify what needs refinement before games matter. Rodriguez, a 28-year-old with a 100 miles per hour fastball who posted a 3.08 ERA in 2025 relief work, is fighting his way back onto the 40-man roster after being outrighted in December. The Blue Jays are strategically giving him high-leverage spring appearances to prove he deserves another shot. The game ended 11-10 after a 9th-inning rally featuring RBI doubles from Tucker Toman and Yohendrick Pinango, 2 more organizational depth pieces showcasing their skills. But the real narrative isn't about the loss. It's about what Toronto's front office just accomplished. They're creating a competitive roster environment where 15 to 20 players are battling for the final 5 to 7 roster spots, which elevates everyone's performance level. Here's where the Eloy Jiménez story gets fascinating. This isn't just a feel-good comeback tale, it's strategic roster management, creating a win-win scenario. Jiménez was MLB Pipeline's number 4 prospect in all of baseball in 2018. He destroyed pitching in 2019 with 31 homers in 122 games, then crushed 14 bombs in the COVID-shortened 60-game 2020 season while helping Chicago reach the playoffs twice. But injuries derailed him. Just 55 games in 2021, 84 in 2022. After struggling in 2024 with both Chicago and Baltimore, most teams gave up on him. Toronto didn't. They signed him to a minor league deal in August 2025, then re-signed him in January 2026 after he won the Dominican Winter League's round-robin MVP award. That MVP performance wasn't luck. Jimenez hit .246 with 5 homers and 19 RBIs in 33 games, then elevated to .321 with a .506 slugging percentage in the postseason. The Blue Jays identified a reclamation project with upside, brought him into their elite development system, and are now watching it pay dividends. But here's the organizational genius. Jimenez is learning first base. According to MLB.com's Keegan Matheson, he's spending serious time taking grounders alongside Vladimir Guerrero Jr., building defensive versatility that multiplies his value. And timing is everything. Vladdy and Okamoto both leave camp around March 1st to represent the Dominican Republic and Japan at the World Baseball Classic. The tournament runs March 5th to 17th, meaning Jimenez gets 2 full weeks as Toronto's primary first baseman during crucial spring evaluation time. What does this mean strategically? The Blue Jays are creating optionality. If Jimenez proves he can handle first base defensively while maintaining that 104 miles per hour exit velocity, he becomes a legitimate platoon option, pinch hit weapon, or trade asset. Even if he doesn't make Toronto's opening day roster, showcasing his versatility makes him attractive to 29 other teams, and the Blue Jays could flip him for pitching depth or prospects. Meanwhile, 20-year-old Arjun Nimmala, Toronto's #3 prospect and 68th overall in baseball, is getting big league camp reps at just the right developmental stage. The Blue Jays' first-round pick in 2023 added 15 pounds this offseason after losing significant weight during his 2025 season in High A Vancouver, and his RBI single Sunday showed he's translating that strength into production. The Blue Jays host the Mets Monday in Dunedin, with opening day March 27th against Oakland at Rogers Center. But don't get distracted by spring records. Watch how Toronto is systematically building organizational depth, creating competition, and turning low-risk signings into potential difference-makers. That's how championship windows stay open for decades, not just seasons. What do you think, Jays Nation? Is Eloy Jiménez the depth piece that gives Toronto a competitive edge? Or will one of these prospects seize the moment and never look back? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want the strategic insights other channels miss, smash that like button and subscribe to Jays Quick News for championship-level Blue Jays analysis. This is where true Jays fans get the edge.